Okay, welcome everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into a really quite striking short video
It
presentation.
is, yeah. Visually very engaging from the get-go.
Absolutely. And just quickly, before we jump in, the creators, Breadfruit Geoengineering Ghana, they've provided some really comprehensive documentation.
Right, backing up all the claims made in the video. Science, practical details, the works.
Exactly. So if anything we discuss piques your interest, the link to all that info is right there in the description below the video. Definitely worth checking out for the deeper specifics. Wow.
Yeah, that's a bit of a head turner, isn't it? That connection. Africa to South America.
You just don't immediately think of that link. Smoke from one place messing with weather thousands of miles away.
It really highlights that global interconnectedness, atmospheric transport, what happens there affects things way over here.
Yeah, you don't need to be a meteorologist to sort of grasp the cause and effect they're showing. And like clockwork, the mood changes. The music becomes, much more upbeat, hopeful.
Right. And that's when they introduced breadfruit agroforestry.
And visually, this is kind of fun. It's quite charming, but it clearly represents, planting these trees on a wide scale.
And crucially, as those tree icons appear,
The fire symbols, the smoke, they start to fade away. They disappear.
suggesting a return of biodiversity, a healthier ecosystem starting to flourish around these agroforestry plots.
And rain clouds, little rain cloud icons drift in, and you see these nice little scenes of African wildlife.
Not just stopping the bad stuff, but encouraging the good stuff, like maybe even more reliable local rain.
Right, then the focus shifts again towards the economic side.
Bags of breadfruit flour are shown leaving Africa, going across the map. Export.
Breadfruit as a cash crop, generating income.
Right. It links the environmental solution directly to economic benefits for the farmers, for the communities, and they mention food security too, which leads them to that big statement.
A global win-win situation. And honestly, based on the narrative they've just built visually, it feels quite persuasive at this point.
It's a bold claim, but they've shown multiple angles: ecological, meteorological, economic, social.
And then the final screen sort of summarizes it all, right? It fades in this list under the heading Global Win-Win-Win Situation.
Yeah, a whole bullet point list. Less bushfires, obviously. Less need for irrigation, which is interesting. More rain.
Profit for smallholders, food security, taking pressure off natural habitats.
Reduced pesticide use. Carbon removal, that's a big one. Healthy food. Even mentions adapted tech like solar dryers.
It's a really comprehensive list of potential upsides. Ties it all together.
It reinforces that multifaceted approach they're proposing. It's not just about one thing.
And the very final visual cue is the maps zooming out.
With that upward arrow graphic and the text, massive sustainable scalability.
Leaves you with that feeling of, wow, this could be huge. Not just a small project, but something with real potential for large-scale lasting change.
Exactly. It emphasizes the ambition behind the idea.
So yeah, quite a journey in just a few minutes of video, all brought to us by, as we said, Breadfruit Geoengineering Ghana.
And again, it's worth stressing, they provide that documentation linking to the science and the practicalities behind every step shown in the video.
Definitely. So anyone wanting the nitty-gritty, the evidence, it's there for you in the description. It seems like they've really done their homework to back this vision.
It certainly presents a compelling case. The way it connects seemingly disparate issues and proposes a nature-based solution is quite powerful.
I agree, that interconnectedness.
Yeah.
And then offering something that potentially helps the environment and people's livelihoods. That's often the sweet spot, isn't it?
It really is. That potential synergy is what makes concepts like this so interesting to explore.
Well, that wraps up our look at this particular video. Hopefully it's giving you all some food for thought about, global connections and maybe some innovative solutions out there.
P.S. Really, any help is tremendously welcome. Even a like, comment, or subscription will give us a boost to carry on.